Cody back here again with another collection video, and I actually got a request to do this collection video. This one is going to be Stone Temple Pilots, definitely up there with one of my favorite bands to listen to. Unfortunately Scott Weiland no longer with them, although they did just recently come out with a new album not too long ago, and I actually really enjoyed the new lead singer. Obviously not quite the same as Scott Weiland, and he's irreplaceable. You can't replace someone as great as Scott Weiland. Unfortunately, he's not any longer with us. But the new guy, I think his name's Jeff Goot, something like that. But he does a really great job, and definitely plan on picking up the new Stone Temple Pilots on vinyl when it comes out. It's not out on vinyl yet. I think it will be out by the end of the month, so I definitely hope to add that one to the collection. And I honestly don't have the greatest Stone Temple Pilots collection. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't. There's a lot of albums and that I still need to get. Definitely different pressings that I would like to eventually obtain as well. Definitely Stone Temple Pilots #4 is probably my favorite album. I know Music on Vinyl did a reissue of that not too long ago. I still need to pick up that one. It's one of those things, I've never seen it in an actual store, so I'll probably be one to have to order online. I don't have the last album that they came out with Scott Weiland, the one that came out with that was just self-titled in 2010. I don't have that one either. I'll probably eventually seek that one out, but not my favorite STP album of all time, but definitely one that I would hope to add to the collection at some point. But getting right into it, like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of STP albums to show, but the first one, of course, is Core. This is the Music on Vinyl version. I've been attempted a couple of times to actually pick up the newer Stone Temple Pilots Core set that they released a couple months back. I got the CD with the extra bonus tracks and stuff, and the vinyl actually had the vinyl deluxe box set actually had all the actual records instead of the CDs of all that bonus content. I would have bought it a long time ago, but just the only thing the vinyl has is this album in there, and the extra stuff's on CDs and stuff. So I think it would have been a lot cooler if they actually would have released everything on vinyl in that set. But nonetheless, Core, just a classic album from Stone Temple, their first album, obviously. And then, of course, this is a reissue of Purple as well. And this one's just on the black vinyl. Definitely would love to get an original copy of Purple at some point, but and this pressing, in my opinion, is not the best sounding. It is a little bit noisy, but still definitely have to have that one on vinyl. And the only Stone Temple Pilots album I have that is an actual original pressing is Tiny Music, Songs from the Vatican Gift Shop, which is definitely up there with one of my favorite STP albums. Just great album from Stone Temple Pilots, and definitely was happy that I was able to actually pick this one up for relatively cheap a while back, an original copy of it. This is actually the last Stone Temple Pilots album that I have to show. It's another Music on Vinyl version. It is, and I will take it out of the sleeve because this one is on colored vinyl. And it's limited. I'm not sure what it's actually limited to, but I actually have number 99, if you can see in the back. And it's, of course, Shangri La Di Da, which originally came out with in 2001. Kind of in my opinion, kind of an underrated STP album. It is on this really cool looking orange colored vinyl. And I do have one more album to show. Of course, this is the last album that Scott Weiland actually came out with. It's Scott Weiland and the Wildabouts, and which I really enjoyed this album. I remember pre-ordering this album when it actually came out, when they announced it, way back in like late 2014, and it came out around March or April of 2015. And this one's on colored vinyl as well. And the cool thing about this, I actually have, as you can see behind me, I actually have 2 copies of this album. The one on my wall, just right behind my shoulder there, is actually autographed from Scott Weiland. So it's definitely one of those prized possessions of mine that I actually have this album autographed by Scott Weiland himself. And this one is on like translucent orange vinyl. But it's a great album. Probably one of my favorite albums that came out in 2015. It's really, the entire album is just a really great. Modzilla, which is the first song on there, really enjoy that one. Way She Moves, Parachute, White Lightning. Definitely recommend checking this album out if you haven't yet already checked it out. It's definitely a shame that there's not going to be any more Scott Weiland albums. Definitely very much missed. And definitely, it's actually all the Stone Temple Pilots albums that I actually have. Definitely need to get some more, but I was said I would do a Stone Temple Pilots collection video, so there it is. I definitely plan to do some more collection videos in the very near future, and of course a couple vinyl finds coming up as well. Anyway, thanks again guys for watching.